Hi, I'm your host, Jared Keel. Keep it.
Thanks, Keith. Welcome to Bed by 9 after that introduction. I'm your host, Jared Keel. To my left, I got...
Heavenly Muldra.
And then you heard Keith earlier. We don't have to introduce him. He introduced the show.
Yeah.
Which is perfect.
It's your host, Jared Keel.
Yeah. How has your week been, guys?
You know, I'm alive.
Okay.
And that
Amen.
is something to be so
Preach.
thankful for.
Preach.
I'm not sick any longer, everyone.
Anyone? Everyone?
Both.
Yeah.
Either.
Okay.
Either.
And or statement.
What about
And
you?
I'm grateful. And I'm glad to be back here.
All right. We're done with you. Hev,
That's fair.
Hev, how are you doing this week?
I'm better. Finally have a job that I still don't start for another week. So
So you get a week off. We already lost 4 people listening to this episode.
We're at 6. No, that's my week. It's been good. Caught up on some things, and now we're here.
Cool.
How are you
What's
doing,
I'm doing good.
JK?
It's been a good week.
Rolling.
Positive vibes all around. Been sending that to you guys, annoying you with that, so it's been fun.
You had it wasn't
Caught it.
annoying, but it was more like, is this a recording that he just keeps? Like he has a recording saved. He
It's
sends
my
it to us?
go-to like message to you guys. It
Yeah.
just, instead of like I'm at work, call me back. It just says positive vibes.
By like the 4th or 5th iteration, it's like there's not heart in this.
No, it's not.
It's just you think I just
I
don't care.
I don't feel that.
Yeah.
Just stay
It's
positive.
like
guys.
it's,
Stay positive.
I
guys.
just kicked a homeless man and said to stay positive.
it's like when the Detroit Lions had that losing season, and you had to
mean
still
every
walk
season?
in. Touche. The 0-16 season.
Yeah.
And you have to be like, look, guys, we're doing great. Let's go out there and stay positive.
Hey,
And
we
it's
only
just
lost
like,
by 17 for 3 straight games, but that's fine, guys. Stay
17.
positive.
Consistency.
Some of you
Consistency.
gonna get traded soon. Stay positive. So to introduce this episode, we're gonna introduce a brand new part of the segment, a brand new segment, I should say. We're gonna talk about movie
and
news,
a brand new camera.
and this is our first video stream. So
Hi.
hey, 4 people.
Hey,
It's just the 3 of us and one more. We're all watching.
Hev's mom.
Yeah, Mama Sandra. She just heard us right now.
whatever smoking laugh she had, and oh, you good child. I can't do a
She
black
wasn't
woman.
talking about you.
I know
It was me.
She doesn't like
One
me.
of us,
Yeah.
Touche.
But yeah, so I want to introduce movie news. So it's stuff that has come out over this week, and it's going to be asking you guys questions on how you feel about things, and with casting announcements, movie announcements. So it's going to be something totally different for you guys, and it's going to be some weird-ass questions.
Are there any casting couches?
Nope, you're on a casting chair. Get him, Keith. No?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
Yeah.
Nothing. Get him,
Are
Drew.
you just wanting like immediate reactions, like first thing that comes to mind? How are
Well,
we?
yeah, I'm going to ask you guys questions. I want you to answer them.
Okay.
You know, it's like it's more of just a simple
do we
Q and A.
We could. Let's get buzzers.
Oh no.
Just
So-
make a sound. That'll be
Yeah,
good.
it's some
Times cha.
you guys might not
Why-
know these characters, might not know these movies. So if you don't know, just say like
Pass.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Your sound should be, and then mine would be Pilo.
Okay, you need to learn how to grab the mic,
Our
and put it
listeners
to the
don't
mouth.
deserve that.
All right,
I'm ready.
So first thing, which I've announced already. I'm gonna murder the mic. I'm Donnie Yen. That was horrible.
Fuck you.
It was horrible. I love the
And
block
Lord.
CGI that they did on the land.
I give it 4 woos.
They couldn't even make peaches real. It was just giant coconuts, just mashed.
Yeah.
They look
peaches.
delicious.
They didn't
though.
offer me enough money. I would have shown these peaches
All right, there goes our.
Okay.
for the
Hey.
right price, everyone.
All right, so first
Only
thing
fans.
is I've already asked this on Instagram. I asked this question too, and most of them. So Chris Evans is now figured to be the new dentist for the Little Shop of Horrors movie.
Right.
You have Taron Egerton from Kingsman. He's going to be. Oh my god, I can't even think of his name right. He's going to be Rick Moranis' character, Seymour. And then Scarlett Johansson is now being looked at as Audrey.
Harriet's hub.
Close. That's Julia Roberts' role.
Well,
Do you think Chris Evans fits in the Little Shop of Horrors realm as like a Steve Martin, or do you think he's going to try to make it his own? Do you think he's just a good fit? Go ahead, Keith.
Chow. That's my buzzer.
Oh, okay.
To be determined. I don't know. I've never really seen him do like a
musical. He sings, I guess.
I guess I've never really
buzzed
seen
in
him
for
do like
that.
character role.
Yeah.
type thing. I don't know.
So
Let's see.
what have you seen Chris Evans in besides
I tried
Marvel?
to
And your
limit
dreams.
You try to limit
that.
that?
I'm not a huge fan.
Have you seen He was getting Snowpiercer?
No.
Okay.
It's come across my Netflix by him.
I think watch a few Chris. He's actually a pretty good character actor.
I'm
Knives
pretty-
Out, he was probably one of the best characters too.
Knives Out 2.
Is coming out next year.
2 Knives Out.
Okay. So neither one have you both seen Little Shop of Horrors? I know you have.
I changed my
right?
answer.
I've
Pass.
seen
You have seen it?
Yeah,
Okay.
a long time. Like,
But do you think
when it
so?
came out in the 90s?
No, it came out in the 80s.
Oh, well.
You're
In
thinking
the
you're
90s?
you're
You weren't
thinking of
born yet.
Leprechaun into Hood. That other musical.
The other musical? No, I've seen it, but it's been a while to match up the
So-
characters to what I remember.
So it's Steve Martin played the dentist. He sang in it. He was just this big role, his big musical number. So I guess the question next was, if Chris Evans wasn't good, who would you cast as that role for the dentist? Zac Efron was rumored in the past.
No.
But it's I don't think that would have been a good fit. I think he has the machismo for it, but I don't think he'd be a good fit against Taron Egerton.
Well, I think since Jason Derulo did such a good job at Cats, they
Did
should
you
give
you
him,
saw Cats?
Yeah, he should give him a shot.
No.
Judi Dench.
Judi Dench as the
The
dentist.
Dame.
I'm trying to think of. I don't know if I'm thinking about this the wrong way, but like a white actor that's mildly famous who can
Why
sing.
they have to be white?
Because in the original movie, it was white.
Well, so it could be. Well, in the original movie,
It's racist.
it's actually a remake of a remake. The first one came out in the '60s, and then the musical was made in the '80s, and then this one. So there could be the original choice for Seymour was Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but then he backed out.
Oh, I like him.
And
been
then
good.
Bring him
Billy Porter from Pose is going to be the voice of Audrey II.
That's fine.
Yeah, he's going to be.
that's
I've heard.
fine.
I didn't know he was an R&B singer in the '90s. I looked up some of his music. It's not bad. Like he's full on flamboyant, but he's singing to a lady in the '90s. You can tell he's just like, this is gross. So
So it's like half of Frank Ocean's music.
yeah, pretty
A
much.
tornado.
It's the girl side
God,
of
I love
Chanel.
Frank Ocean.
Oh my God.
You don't like him?
I love Frank.
So
Why'd you
next.
say, oh my God?
So if Frank made this ocean, all right, continue.
Oh God. All right. So
Makes me want a hot
next
dog.
question.
Real bad.
Real bad. The next question. Sorry, the next statement. Alison Brie is rumored to be the first live action She-Hulk. Do you think that's the right fit?
Pass.
That's cheesy.
I appreciated that one.
It's depending on how they're going to portray it.
What would you portray it if with Alison Brie?
So, how CGI are we going to get? Like regular Hulk type CGI,
Or
where she continues?
It's Disney
Monkey
Plus.
King CGI.
No, it's good. Well, it's Disney. They're gonna put money into it. I mean, you already saw the trailers for Captain. Was it not Captain Falcon?
love
Falcon,
him.
or then the Winter Soldier.
Falcon.
And then you already
Punch!
saw that, and then you saw WandaVision, and then the Loki show. And Loki, by the way, just casted Owen Wilson as a role, so he's gonna be in the MCU now.
Good.
Wow. Loki! I can't believe. Wow.
That's not that low anymore. It's pretty medium key because it's stepped that up a notch. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of step up, the streets.
Okay.
But-
So, go ahead.
So
You're still talking about Let's Brave.
my point is right because I didn't-
First, have you seen Glow?
a little bit. I haven't watched the whole thing. I know
Okay.
there's like 4 seasons.
Because I know
of it.
she can build herself up for the role. Like
I
she did in
forgot
Glow.
what other thing that I saw her as a serious actress, and I'm just
Mad Men
I haven't watched Mad
and
Men.
sleeping with other people.
It's something. All right.
Done
Look,
that
the
before.
point is.
Yeah.
Point is, it's like I could see it, I could make it happen, but I want to see how she plans on to play the role. Because, granted, my biggest Alison Brie experience is the community. Yeah, and I can't picture that.
She can play the comedy part of it, but remember,
Yeah.
she was also a badass in like the paintball episodes.
True. it's the hottest episode for her. But I just want to say I like it. I can totally
Because
see
the
it.
original
don't
choice,
hate
so the original fan choice was Stephanie Beatriz.
Who?
Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. She was the original choice, but she can't do it because of Brooklyn Nine-Nine schedule conflicts.
That's fine.
They already had fan art for Stephanie Beatriz as She-Hulk, and she loved it, but unfortunately she can't do it. She would have been
I would have
perfect.
liked that.
But the thing is,
What
I don't know if she
voice
would have
would
done.
she would've
Yeah,
done?
that's her thing. Is which voice would she use? She has a very high voice that she had to change for the show. I think
Well,
Stephanie
she
would
has
have
the
been
range.
great.
She could do
Yeah,
whatever.
I think once Brooklyn Nine-Nine goes, she'll have a badass like MCU role.
I can't
She
wait
can
for
also
that.
be Captain. What is it? Is it?
Underpants.
There's a Captain America, but it's a Latin female. I don't know her name though, but she was it's like Justice. Or
Capitan
something.
Americana.
No.
Was
No.
she in Trace Manos?
So Daniel Radcliffe is rumored to be the new Moon Knight for the DC or not DCU for the MCU or Disney Plus.
I don't know.
Do you
what
guys
that
know
is.
who Moon Knight is?
No.
Okay, so
Moon Knights was on Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
So Moon Knight is a Israeli-born superhero that has powers from Egypt, and he's also a schizophrenic. He's a schizophrenic that sometimes he thinks his powers are just in his brain, but turns out he's.
Is there not a Middle Eastern person they could have cast for this?
Yeah, I can think of
Well,
it.
they want to hire a Jewish, and he's Jewish.
Same thing. Close
So
enough.
Israeli. Though they're not looking at Middle Eastern anymore. They're looking at Israeli or Jewish.
In the comic, where is this person from?
Israel.
Oh, okay.
But it's when he visits Egypt or there's been so many things. One of the best comics I've ever read of his is when he's a patient in a mental hospital and he thinks he's Moon Knight, but the people are trying to convince him he's not, so he's just going crazy in his head. Fantastic issues. Came out last year.
That sounds like that one show on FX that was
Legion. Yeah.
It's crazy.
So I'm excited. I think Dan Radcliffe would be a good Moon Knight. He's been denying it. And plus with Guns Akimbo and his movie choices lately, I think he can probably do something like Swiss Army Man with insane. So, and then another one, since you guys don't really do Moon Knight, I say just read a comic of Moon Knight. He's supposed to be introduced in the Blade
tell me what to
series.
do.
The Blade movie with Mahershala Ali is going to be Blade.
So I can read Marmaduke, just a comic.
So Mahershala Ali is going to be Blade in the new one. If you know who
Like Dobson, or-
do you know who Mahershala Ali is?
Is he gonna die halfway through?
He better
the
not,
episode,
no.
the episode.
But they said that's how they're going to introduce Moon Knight. It's going to be through Blade. So
Okay.
Blade's going to be dope. They want to do. They're talking about that might be the first rated R Marvel movie in the MCU besides Deadpool. If Deadpool ever comes out again. So next, Indiana Jones 5 is now rumored to be filmed this year.
Is
No.
LaBouffe gonna be in it?
What about Lil Pump?
Neither one of them
Let's
are going to
get
be
it.
in it.
Let's get it.
Let's
So
get
Indiana Jones
it.
is rumored to start filming this year with Logan's James Mangold directing. He also did Ford vs. Ferrari. Steven Spielberg just announced that he's dropping off. So do you think it was time for him to drop off and get someone new for the Indiana Jones series?
Yeah, they have been atrocious.
Which ones?
Yes.
1 through.
You didn't like it, so did neither one of you like 1 through 4?
No,
I like
the
the ride
originals
at Disneyland.
when
What'd you say?
Right at Disney. It's never been my.
So I remember when we talked about this last year and I rewatched them. Entertaining.
Yeah.
Definitely the entertaining with Harrison.
What order would you put it through? 1 through 4?
I couldn't even tell you the names of them, but I
What's the
remember.
In my favorite order is 3, 1, 4,
What are-
2.
What are the actual names?
Last Crusade, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then Crystal Skull. Right? I think it's
Crystal-
something.
yeah,
That's
Crystal
Curse of the
Skull
Crystal. Yeah,
was
was
the
10
one
years
I
ago.
loved.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
But I thought it was better than Temple of Doom.
The Temple of
Is
Doom
that
was
the
on
one
the
with the ball
classic.
that
Temple
rolls?
of Doom is rated the worst one out of the 4. Even the 4th one was
So
rated
you're a
higher.
conformist, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
pretty
guess.
much.
Well, it's funny because they're like the 4th.
Way to have original
Like you
ideas.
can't have someone swinging with monkeys, but yet in Temple of Doom, he's taking out the hearts of people, and then they're still living.
Sounds
So-
like my dating life. Steal them.
So-
yeah, Crystal Skull was the worst one, and that's the latest one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wrap it up. Wrap it up, Chief.
You're asking a lot of questions about things I honestly don't have opinions on.
I was gonna say if
You're-
it's not
you're catching me
so.
blindsided
I thought you would have
with this
been a fan
segment.
since you were a fan of Han Solo, Star Wars. So I thought Harrison Ford would be right up there with Indiana Jones because it's the same people.
Why I
that
like
did-
Star Wars. I don't like Harrison Ford.
So
Stop
I was going to
acting like
say,
you know-
who do you think?
He's acting like he knows me.
Who would you cast as the new Indiana Jones if they decided to go with someone new? Because Chris Pratt was rumored for a while.
Literally just going to say Chris Pratt. Because he's already doing Dinosaur King.
I was gonna say
Jurassic Park?
Yep.
Jurassic Park.
Dinosaur King?
Dinosaur King.
I was gonna say Brie Larson.
Make it a female-centric?
Why not?
Yeah.
Indiana can be a woman's name.
Yeah. She would be probably badass.
Indy. I just want her to be called Indy, if that's
Yeah,
the
she'd be
case.
just Indiana.
Star a woman. See how it does.
Okay. Indiana Jones. Matisse Indiana Jones.
Medea?
All right, so here's a question then you guys should know.
All right.
So with Invisible Man doing really well at the box office right now, that's actually projected to get $30 million this weekend.
All right.
And Candyman trailer already exceeding expectations of people this past
yeah.
week. What classic monster should be rebooted next?
Grape
The creature from the Black Lagoon.
Creature of Black Lagoon? I'm not. What's yours?
Change my mind.
Okay.
Nosferatu.
Ooh, okay, so bring that back. Yeah. You know they already did a show. They're doing a show of him with Zachary Quinto called Nosferatu.
Good.
It's on AMC. It's pretty good. It's on Netflix now too.
Oh.
But what was yours? So
But I want a movie.
Nosferatu. So he would bring it back a Dracula basically, or would you?
There hasn't been a really good vampire thing in a minute.
Yeah, they tried
the
to do
one on Netflix is not bad.
No,
the
that was
the
good,
TV
but I
show's
mean,
good.
like,
Yeah,
movie.
Okay.
They tried to do one a few years ago called Vampire Uprising with Luke Evans that they're supposed to start the monster universe for Universal, but it didn't do anything. It was really bad. But then they had the blunder of The Mummy with Tom Cruise, which was such an awful movie.
Huh.
And then American Werewolf in London, they're trying to remake that one.
Oh.
So now that Invisible Man is doing Bank, now Elizabeth Banks also might be directing one called The Invisible Woman. She might be bringing that one back, and then Bride of Frankenstein might be coming with Angelina Jolie.
But also original things.
Yeah,
People. Original storyline.
Yeah.
but who would you bring back? What Universal monster?
That's
I'm have to think back because it's like Godzilla just got redone.
No, so not that monster. So it's like Frankenstein, Mummy, like the classics.
Godzilla's not classic.
Godzilla's that's not this kind of horror monster film. I wouldn't put Godzilla up against the Invisible Man.
It's not like a monster horror movie.
Yeah, that's just a monster. You're just thinking monsters.
Well, this is not my genre.
That's true.
That's okay.
That is definitely not my genre because I wouldn't watch any of these movies.
I think he agrees
am
with me on
scared.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu, so a Dracula type film. I would like actually Creature of Black Lagoon or
we bring-
Frankenstein.
Why
I
not?
think a
Bring-
cool Frankenstein would be
Like,
dope.
when was the last time they ever did that?
What?
The last time they did that was black and white, right? They never remade it.
Remade Nosferatu.
No.
Or
the Creature from the Black Lagoon.
They did sequels that were really bad.
Okay.
I think there was one with like Brooke Shields in the 80s, and then it's like we're not going to do this again.
Brooke Shields.
Yeah, remember her?
Let's bring back a live action, just the Cell saga, and then we'll be good.
So like a DBZ.
Just Cell. I just want to see Cell's one-liners.
All
That's
right, so
about it.
here's one that this is one that you both are gonna. This is gonna be a weird one, but I actually decided to do this. With Snake Eyes wrapping up production, Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe, starring Henry Golding, Clue getting remade right now with Ryan Reynolds, and a Bumblebee movie that was just a sequel has been announced. What should be the next Hasbro-based movie be? From this, and I'm not letting you guys choose. I'm giving you these questions. Candyland, Bop It, or Hungry Hungry Hippos? What movie would you see, and what's the story?
If Candyland had a dark twist to it, yes.
Like a Hansel and Gretel type.
Yes, if Candyland
Thing.
had a dark twist to it, that would be
Okay.
1,000% what I wanted to.
So
wanted
the
to
Game
see.
of Life is not an option.
No, Game Life is not an option.
It's trash.
What were the other options?
Hungry Hungry Hippos or Bop It?
You can't. Hungry Hungry Hippos. What could you possibly make out of that?
Make a horror film about hippos instead of alligators.
Bop it.
And then the whole thing with them just being obese, and at the end it was like, oh my god, they got diabetes, and this one's gluten free. Like what
Starring
kind of?
Eddie Murphy as all four hippos.
Mine's Bop It. I think I did Bop It.
Like Bop It. So if they do it wrong, someone dies.
Yeah, or it has like
Because they did Ouija board. They did Ouija.
but it has like an electrical charge, and if you miss it, zaps you.
I want.
Okay.
I want.
It's like a
Zap
Netflix, like a straight to
increases.
Netflix type horror film, like The Cube.
No, straight to what's the streaming service that you
Quibi for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a 10-minute movie.
Okay.
I want Candyland set up like Parasite. Let it be enjoyable for the first hour and a half, and then it just fucks you over for the last 30 minutes. That's what I want. My
You could also
Candyland to be.
describe my sex that way.
So those are just the movie news and questions. I thought I'd bring up
I'm
to you
here
guys something, a
all
new
episode.
segment. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to do that weekly and just bring up random things because there's a lot of casting coming up, especially with summer approaching.
Walker. Oh,
God,
So,
knew it.
so speaking of Parasite, Hev and Keith, you guys saw it since we did the episode about it. So what did you guys think of Parasite?
Loved it.
it's a lot of
Loved it.
subtitles.
A lot of subtitles, not as much, bug references as that one might have thought going.
Who would have thought of bug reference?
Well,
Parasites
Parasite.
are bugs for the most part.
I think they're viruses.
So did you
I
go
think
into it thinking it was a
Well,
virus,
Parasite
like
could be.
quarantine type movie?
Yes,
Did you not watch a trailer or read the
I
synopsis?
did. I didn't read the synopsis. I watched the trailer.
But the trailer, there's no bugs in the trailer.
They also
Yeah,
said
that's the twist. That's what you thought. Like, oh my god, this house is so clean. Roaches. Like, who knew?
No.
I'm with Hev on this one.
You're with Hev on
If
this
you
one?
heard the title Parasite and they said it was horror, you would think it was like someone getting their body infested with a parasite.
Also, I saw
I think
the
that's the
anime
point he's trying to
Parasite, and I'm like, that has to be just like the anime with the alien coming down and controlling the hand, and the hand was murdering things. I'm just like,
I've also seen sites in Paris.
I hate both of you.
but all joking aside, I literally thought bugs were involved.
Gotcha.
It's
I
a great
watched
movie.
the trailer, and I'm like, there's no bugs yet.
Because the whole point is Parasite is them infecting the rich.
I didn't read about it.
We
I'm saying
get
as
it
I look.
Yeah,
now.
that's what the whole thing is about.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
Also, I talked about that in an episode 2 months ago.
Why do you smell like old radishes?
I don't know what that means.
Probably has a
Because
parasite.
they said it in a movie. Because you smell.
I saw it 2 months ago. I
Wow,
didn't see it this week.
Get better.
I saw mine like 2 months ago too.
Did you?
I watched it right after the episode that we talked about it.
Oh, that's right. You saw it on Plex.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
So,
was good.
I liked it. It was a good insight to the
Yeah.
Korean culture.
It made you really think about like their world out there.
Yeah.
It's insane. And I do like the quote that the director said, this is the only way a lower class citizen can meet an upper class citizen is through
like tutoring.
And it's fascinating that education's the only way that can bring those two kinds of people together.
Right. And like even just looking at like the living conditions, like
Yeah.
just like the crazy. shit that they
You had to
like,
poop
go through.
like this?
The whole flood scene too.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it sucks. And like the fact that can just come out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and,
because
like,
they forget, and there's
you
like,
have to make sure your windows are shut
and
because
yeah,
they're
just one
screwed.
window kept just everything.
I don't think the window would have stopped that water, to be fair.
not.
That all that water that was coming down.
Did you? So I had to read this,
Nuts.
but did you get the? Did you know that rock was fake?
Yeah.
I didn't
saw
pay
a thing
attention to
on
it. Yeah,
Instagram or something after
because the rock was floating. It wasn't sunk. So when he saw that, that's when he got
and
upset.
that was like
That was the reason why he
to
didn't.
show how like basically impossible it is to actually like move up
Yeah.
the social economic ladder of
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get that part, but
Yeah.
that's a good point.
No,
I
but,
didn't-
like, after
yeah.
you, like it was like a mind fuck when I saw that on
Because
Instagram.
it didn't like in the movie, I was like, "Oh shit!" I didn't even think about that. That was a
Oh, yeah.
fake rock when he
Completely
got hit,
skipped
and
over
that's when he got hit. It makes sense that he survived after the kid got hit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, 'cause you're like he bashed his fucking head in.
oh yeah, that guy was insane.
It's like, oh, it's hollow.
That whole scene too, when he's doing the light, he's like, "To my savior" or whatever it was, and he's banging the lights.
Just
when
give me the line.
Sean
Pussy
Paul as
motherfucker, come on.
Parasite. I did.
That would be so.
I did really enjoy the father going insane because he hates his life, and as he's going, this guy is like not appreciating what he has.
Yeah.
And he would switch places in an instant with him.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that. I just felt bad for the daughter. She was like the only one that died
Yeah, well, she died, but she.
epically. At the barbecue.
Hey.
She was great too. I loved her whole when she came in. She was a better con artist than like all of them.
Yeah.
She was the ringleader.
When she did it with the kid, she just made the kid just fall under her spell like instantly. She's like, no one can ever do that, and she's like, oh, snap, and he's like, okay, I'm going to
like,
bed now.
Oh, you need a diploma from wherever?
Yeah, got you.
It's such a good.
Done.
Yeah, that was great. Oh, we have a driver for you after the panties situation.
Oh, yeah, the way that they just, like, very coyly just got each family member in there. Dude, they did that maid dirty.
Oh, yeah, the peaches? That was crazy. Just
times. And then at the end, when she, like, grabs the peach.
Oh,
and
you
just, like,
just threw.
shoves-
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh, that whole scene too, when
Yeah.
they're under the table with the lights. That so much tense.
Yeah, dude, it was hella intense. And then that's when he starts like, I smell my driver, and he's just like,
oh yeah, he's like when he sniffs himself. That was funny.
Dude, and then every time, like, he just saw them, like,
He just
check the smell when he was, like, driving. He would, like, catch them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, that's gotta, like,
no, that stings.
gut-wrenching.
Yeah.
That stings.
Just to, like, hear someone talk that about you. Dude, and then the scene where the boy, they, like, actually showed the boy's point of view when he was younger and he saw the person walking up the stairs and, like, just kind of, like, they, like, monster eyes that person at the time because that's, like, what he was seeing.
That's
That was
like the
fucking
only
creepy.
the horror. Yeah, that guy just. I'm gonna mispronounce his name. Bong Sung Hao is just amazing. What he did with Okja, and what he did with the host. He made a monster movie into a father looking for his daughter type film instead of focusing on the monster. And that monster was fucking scary.
Yeah.
Like that. That was a fantastic one. You should check out The Host. I think it's on Netflix. But his other
It's got,
movie.
like, a squid on coming out.
Yeah, and there's a scene where he goes after the girl and she's trying to protect it's just beautifully shot. And then when the one American comes in, he's like, "We have to fight it." And then he just runs and all you see him just like fly. Yeah, he just dies instantly, the only
Good.
American.
As we should.
Yeah. That's a great movie. And Jake Gyllenhaal's performance in Okja is just fucking bonkers.
Ocho was good.
Yeah.
It's like a food industry mind fuck.
Yeah, it makes you. It's like you should go vegan. This is what we do to cows, and so. But now
But
it's
it's
just
a cute little
hippo
elephant.
elephant thing.
Elf.
Yeah. And when she's running with it in the beginning of the movie, it's so sweet. Okja. It's cool. I want to watch that movie again now.
He's so cute.
It's yeah. And then you watch them all die. So. What'd you rate it? I gave it a 7. I gave it 8 out of 10. I think at that
it's right around
time.
there.
I didn't think it was deserved Best Picture, but I thought it was a good movie.
What should have got Best Picture?
I either thought 1917 or The Irishman. What Irishman did. I didn't think Once Upon a Time, or even Jojo Rabbit could have been something. Jojo Rabbit was amazing.
That's fair.
Because Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I was so happy it did not win anything other than Brad Pitt's
I
role.
think like him dissing on Hollywood, they were like just wanting to impress him maybe.
Who? What are you talking about?
The director, and he was just like, yeah, this is just like kind of a local award show and you guys don't really know much about
Oh, we talking about Boom
and then
House.
and then Hollywood just kind of ate him up from there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Like when
he won
just, like,
everything.
tear people down.
He won Best Foreign and Best Film. So Best Foreign Film and Best Film of the Year.
I'd give it like 8, 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like it was like from start to
It's
finish,
gotta
I
be.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I just I don't know. It was just good. I thought I liked Okja better than this one, so I thought I didn't think it was like the best movie ever made that a lot of people were calling it. So so our last one to talk about is we went to go see the subtitle version of My Hero Academia.
Sonic.
We talked Sonic last week.
It was so good.
My Hero Academia.
So good.
So good.
Yay. I thought it was good. It was
good.
yeah, it's a little spin-off thing.
was
Not
so
canon. You're never going to hear about the characters again outside of the normal characters,
Yeah.
but it was cool.
It was really good. I
It's
thought
just
that visually it was really pretty,
Yep.
to watch, and that end scene of the fighting. when
just
he's,
reminded
doing
me-
his little monologue soliloquy thing. I was just like, oh, this is good.
Soliloquy.
It reminded me of the short before Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back when Pikachu's on the island and stuff happens. It looked exactly like that island. I was looking for Togepi the whole time.
Well, that's racist.
How is that racist?
Not all animes are made the same, bro.
All animes are made the same. They're hand drawn.
Not
I don't
anymore.
know. I know.
Computer.
Well, 20 years ago with Ash Ketchum. Also, is My Hero Academia basically Dragon Ball Z just as children still in school? Like X-Men meets Dragon Ball?
No. Just because you can match up the characters does not mean that that is the case.
Yeah.
I love My Hero Academia.
It's awesome. It's an
Agreed.
amazing show. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's similarities.
Question to you. At the end fight.
Yeah.
Don't you think that island should have been disintegrated with how much power was emitting from everybody?
It was just like how in Man of Steel when Superman fought Zod, and it's just like the whole town goes down, but they all still stand. They're like, we have to build this town again.
They're kind of like Monica, still standing.
Mm-hmm. Or Elton John, because he's still standing.
Or The
like-
Rock. Standing tall.
No, he's not still though. He's just standing
Whatever. He had a movie called Standing
Or
Tall.
Mark-
Give it to me.
tall. Or Mark Addy. His show was called Still Standing.
Or Tim Allen, just the last man standing.
No.
Isn't that his new show?
I hate you all. But I enjoyed it. Overall. Those stupid kids deserve to die.
Which
Fuck them.
kids?
The kids in the movie.
all
Never ran away when they were
Run
supposed
away.
to Run away.
Sorry, we're all talking. They're all kids in my head. I was like the superhero.
No,
kids?
no.
'Cause
Those
they're
are
all superhero kids.
teenagers. We were talking about the kids.
Oh, the two.
The
The
Brad-
boy and
with
the
the
girl.
with the hats.
With
Yeah,
the hats.
the color coordinated hats. What
Yeah.
one's quirk was the illusions.
Dude, and then when half fire, half ice, dude, just freezes Chimera.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Which one's Chimera?
The guy, the wolf.
With
Oh,
Mario
yeah, in
and
the throat.
Medusa hair. He had like every power.
Oh, I had no idea his name. I kept calling him Balto throughout the movie.
That's fine.
Oh, Chimera works because he looked like that and he had multiple powers. I like that.
Literally his name.
Was it?
Tonakachi, Tamagotchi.
We knew what you were going for.
But it's like Tonakachi or something like that. Is the ice guy, Ice Fire. Evander's son.
It was just if you like My Hero Academia, it's a great storyline outside of the main one.
Just a nice little spinoff.
For
Where heroes had a day job. AK, that's it.
There's a lot of powers that the characters develop that they haven't quite developed on the show yet.
And they haven't announced all like their finishing
Since
moves
we're
and stuff.
behind, from where Japan's airing and everything.
Yeah, I
So-
do like their names for all their special powers. I think that's funny because
Tokyo Drift. Balrog
Yes.
just comes out of his
And-
tape dispenser.
Detroit Smash.
Yeah.
Ugh.
and St. Louis
Slugger.
Kick or something like that.
I'm like, shut up, Japan.
Because in the episode I'm on for My Hero is when Leto, he's like he had a super blast, and they're like, oh, no one knew that. He's like, I've been studying, and it's like, oh, well, okay.
Reading the book.
And then he's like, but I have to wait 10 minutes before I can recharge, so I have to figure out.
Sucks.
And it's
It's
15
like why are you
minutes of narrating.
airing out the weakness of your attack?
Right?
Don't
Yeah.
do
So
that.
I got 10 minutes to whoop your ass?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Why don't you talk about your favorite character in the movie? The belly button killer.
I don't even know. He had no. The reason
He's just so
he,
funny.
yeah,
And I
he's
love it
hilarious.
because, like, whenever he's in the background of any scene, he's
Yeah.
always doing something just fucking hilarious.
Or that, or he's just staring into the camera. I didn't know an anime knew that there was a camera near him, but he has still the best line of My Hero Academia. It's like, guess what room I was in? Like, not on the fire. No, guess what room I was in? Like, oh, okay, what room you're in? I can't tell you, it was special. And then he walks away. You're like, what do you? That's right. He wasn't in like 6 straight episodes. He just pops up out of nowhere with
in a special
Sue.
room.
Yeah.
He's allowed to be
It's a
With his
solid
beam.
show. It's fun.
lighthearted,
Yeah.
good action,
Yeah.
fun villains.
Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character,
I can't think of his name right now.
Unknown is yours.
Oh my god.
That's yeah. Unknown's dope.
So good.
From the movie or just from in general?
You know.
Uh,
I
like none of them. I can't think of. I like them, but none of them are like my favorite. I even like. I can't wait till this guy pops up again. I'm like, cool. They're all together.
That's how I feel like with the villains, though. So I'm like Unknown. I'm like, I want him in every episode.
Unknown.
And at the end of the movie, I was like, dope.
Yeah, Unknown
He's
was
so
cool.
ruthless.
The hero killer. I'm just getting to him. He looks cool. But none of this. I'm like, it's not like where I was with other shows where I'm like, I can't wait till this character comes back. Mm-hmm. This one's just like, cool.
I will say, Midoriya grows on you.
He does. He's
Deku.
super annoying in the first episode or
Call
first
him
season.
Deku.
I consider myself
Midori
one
Izuku.
for all, or all for one,
Izuki?
one for all, and I'm All Might, and so he's Midoriya to me.
Yeah, All Might's cool. I like. I do like when he becomes like a normal state. I do like when he had like him in his normal state compared to his other state because I like when he's just thinking of other stuff.
You mean Johnny Bravo on meth?
Yugi? No, it's Yu-Gi-Oh's
cousin.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's drug-addicted cousin that has to sell his cards for crack. I choose you, white. I don't know what it was.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
There it is, Blue Eyes White Dragon. You know how much?
Noob.
Do you know how much heroin he can get for the other White Dragon?
A holographic Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Yeah.
At
least
an ounce.
And that's
At
the reason why
least-
he's got a flower.
At least 2 crumbles on.
Why are you talking?
like blue
Talk with
cheese.
this hand. Talk with this hand.
Just like heroin. I give you my heroin and blue cheese crumble.
Yeah.
Like this. Like
What was your
salt.
favorite character?
Every time he talked, it was I can't think of his name, but it's the guy with speed boost.
Oh, yeah.
Speed boost.
Leto.
on his, yes, Leto. Because then his brother got ganks.
Oh, in
Yeah,
that season,
yeah,
that
yeah,
season,
yeah.
yeah.
But Leto's my favorite because he kind of tries to take on the leader role, even though he's
He
not.
freaks out all the time.
Yeah.
He is very funny. So
Yeah.
He's like
His reactions.
hyper type A.
Yes.
yeah,
I
And
like
it just
him.
Causes more panic.
The electric guy is always hilarious.
Yeah.
The guy.
yeah, he's getting funnier.
the guy who can harden himself. Oh, you know what? I take that.
Red hair.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
He,
They call him
he gets dope in the 3rd and 4th seasons
Yeah.
as like his powers develop.
Like
He has
Ice.
a really cool fight.
His
scene in
fight
one of
against
them
the
that-
metal guy in the 2nd season was so funny because they keep kicking each other's ass, but they're like the same power.
Yeah.
And then when the metal guy is like, "I lost to you because of this. We talked about this," and because he got fucked up by Kabachin.
Kombucha is a drink.
Hibachi grill.
Karachan?
Hibachi grill.
Carrot Shot is in Vegas right now.
What's the guy's name? What's Gary's name?
fastest magician.
Yeah, who was he would be that's the best quirk. It's just world's fastest quirk. Yeah. I can do 9 tricks in 2 minutes.
Go see the world's fastest magician.
His sidekick
in
would
Vegas.
be naval laser guy. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
That's a special power. Look at my ring. Yeah, the guy that looks like Gary, Mad Gary from Pokemon.
Gary.
That's a good impersonation. What's yeah,
Gary. I love that movie. Team America, World Police. Shout out. Royalties. They sponsor us.
royalties.
Paula Patton. 2 cents.
2 cents. We just got her check for the Sky movie. Four
It's-
kids, 1 adult.
No, it's 4 Kids and It. That's the name of the
It's
movie.
4 kids and it.
Yeah, that's the name of the movie. It's
Paula
on
Patton movie?
Sky TV. Yes, that's what I looked up.
Right?
And
For
found.
kids in it?
And It.
What's the it part?
It's her.
It's the Fuck you. No, it's the little creature that was at the end of that trailer.
Oh, I
you
didn't
guys
watch
didn't
it.
watch it.
It's a horror film?
No, it's it's 4 kids.
Oh, it's a family monster film?
Yes.
Oh. I thought I turned it off after
We're gonna have
we're
to-
going on vacation. Going to bed.
We're going to have to watch it, I think.
How Tony Baker did.
Yeah, just
And,
click it
click.
up. Yeah, just gonna wrap myself up. No, I sent it to you guys because I'm like, all I saw was Paula Patton with a white guy, and she's like, "How are we in this situation?" And then I just sent it to you guys. I didn't watch it.
Trash.
Robin.
I don't even know what Sky is. What's Sky Channel?
Sky TV.
Yeah, is that only on airplanes? Like, is it only on Delta and Spirit? Because no one goes on them except for Paula Patton. did
Delta
play
has
a flight
like
attendant.
the best ratings out of like all the airlines.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Spirits.
Spirit's horrible. I thought they were the same, basically. I keep.
Frontier,
Okay.
I think is what you're
I don't like American either, but
No?
that was the reason why, because I only flew American to Hawaii. Because they have old planes that go to Hawaii. They don't get new planes. Nice. And then if you hear pitter patter, it's just my dog walking around, Mr. Seamus.
He's the best.
So, what would you rank Hero?
6.5 out of 10.
What could have made it better?
Me knowing more.
Okay.
I'd say like 8 or 9. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, like because you can't rank it towards other movies. Like start to finish, I enjoyed it. 9 creeped me the fuck out the entire time.
Yeah.
It would be like 9. It would be like 9 out of 10 for me, just because I feel like the island should have been destroyed. If that was the one realistic thing, they're like, so this fight left everyone homeless. So on
But
the
you
map,
saved
right?
us.
On the map, they literally showed how far away it was and how small it was. Destroy it. Make a move to the mainland. And then I've been like 10 out of 10 for accuracy.
Accuracy?
I would say
Accuracizzle. This is new DOWG with Geographizzle.
I would say maybe just if they cut out maybe like 10 minutes of just some of the
Island?
island bullshit.
Okay, fair.
Like you didn't want to see Lido have a girl on his back or the old lady?
She was so happy.
I
But
did.
that was the story.
I did
build
enjoy
up.
when the
No, I get it,
I like
but
when the two kids are like homeless, but then the neighborhood old lady comes out. She's like, "We'll take care of them." It's like those two are in a cornfield, like sleeping.
Right.
Who's taking care? And then they're like at a house
Oh
with
yeah,
a slide.
The dad works a year at a time in
Yeah.
the mainland.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just never there.
who I called
Yeah,
Michael
9
Cera
out of
the
10.
whole time.
Missing 1 point for bad parenting.
So I would give it I give it 1 out of 10 for parenting, a 1 out of 10 for island inaccuracy, 1 out of 10 for quirks, 2 out of
We're
30.
making fun of you at this point.
So you know what? I give it a 6.5 out of 3,422 quirks.
That equates to about 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think so.
That checks out.
Simple math.
Simple plan.
All right, that's the end of that.
What was
Yeah, I'm
one of your songs?
addicted to
Yeah,
you.
fuck. I was trying to think of it. I was like, I know it's annoying.
Yeah, it was the
No,
weirdest
no,
because he's like, I'm a dick. I'm
addicted to you.
It was like a bad Blink-182.
They all were.
Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head.
I miss you. And that's been another episode
Bye.
of Bad
guys.
99.
I'm Jared Keel, your host. We got Heavenly Muldrew and Keith Williams. You can find us all on the Bed by 9 podcast Instagram. You can find us on Bed by 9 on Twitter and Bed by 9 on YouTube. Shut Up Hev is Hev's Instagram, and Gay Songs with an E instead of an A.
Trigger.
For Keith, mine's
That's
just
our
my
word.
name, Jared Keel 90.
That's our word.
Thanks, everyone. I really appreciate you listening.
I claim it.